Okay, let's go through the second example for Charles's gas law. A container holds 50 milliliters of nitrogen at 25 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 736 millimeters of mercury. What will be its volume if the temperature increases by 35 degrees Celsius? So again, we're using the same formula, V1 over T1 equals V2 over T2. And we're going to go through and find our variables before we plug in. Okay, so our initial volume is going to be 50 milliliters. Your volumes need to be in liters for this formula. So there's 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. So to convert this from milliliters to liters, we're going to divide by 1,000. Okay, when you divide by 1,000, you're moving your decimal to the left 3 times. All right, our initial temperature, T1, is going to be 25 degrees Celsius. Again, with Charles's gas law, you have to have your temperature in Kelvin. And remember, the formula is degrees Celsius plus 273. Okay, that's how you convert to Kelvin. So we're just going to add 273 to 25. And we get 298 Kelvin. Okay, this bit of information here about the pressure, we can ignore. We don't need that. Our V2 is what we're solving for. And then our T2, we need to be careful and make sure we're actually reading what the problem says. It says our temperature increases by 35 degrees Celsius. So that means it goes from 25 and it increases by 35. So we get 60 degrees Celsius. And then it has to go from Celsius to Kelvin, right, before we plug in. So to do that, we add 273 to it. And we get 333 Kelvin. Okay, so now we're ready to plug in. So our V1 was 0.05 liters. Our T1 was 298 Kelvin. Our V2 is our unknown. And then our T2 is 333. Okay, again, you can solve this different ways, but I like to cross multiply and divide. So I'm going to start by multiplying 0.05 times 333. And you get 16.7. Then I'm going to cross multiply V2 times 298. We'll get 298 V2. We got to get V2 by itself, so we divide both sides by 298. So on my calculator, I'm plugging in 16.7 divided by 298. And I get 0.056. And the units on that are going to be liters because remember we converted our volume to liters. So there wasn't much of a change in our volume at all.